Young women.
Meet me in St. Louis.
From the Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis, Missouri, the 32nd annual Miss Universe pageant.
Miss Universe, Miss Universe, Miss Universe.
Miss Universe, that's me, but only for 2 more hours. I'm Karen Baldwin, and that arch is a symbol of a great city as St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, my successor will take over as the new Miss Universe, and this wonderful evening begins with the Miss Universe Parade.
Of the Dukes of Hazzard, John Schneider. The international singing star, number 50, Giselle Pluma, Jose Luis Rodriguez. Our hostess from the hit series Knots Landing, Joan Van Art. Award-winning television personality and star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Universe, universe, come and meet this universe. From all over the world, we have traveled such a long, long way.
Down in the islands where the
Host for this evening, Bob Barker.
Thank you, and welcome to the 32nd annual Miss Universe pageant. Now, I have had the opportunity to travel all over the world as host of this pageant, but tonight I find myself back in the state where I grew up, Missouri. As an ex-Missourian and as your host, I've been asked to deliver a three-part message from our host city to the nearly 700 million people around the world who will view tonight's pageant. The message reads, first, we wish you peace. Second, we wish you prosperity. And third, the name of this city is not St. Louis, it's St. Louis, and please don't forget. 80 young women from all over the world have come here to St. Louis for this pageant, where an international panel of celebrity judges will decide which of them will be our winner tonight. We'll be telling you more about our scoring procedures in a few minutes. But first, there is a most important part of our pageant to bring you. Missouri is known as the Show Me State. With that in mind, we will now show Missouri and the rest of the world a group of the most beautiful women in the universe wearing their national costumes in the traditional Miss Universe Parade of Nations. Miss Argentina.
Good evening. My name is Maria Daniela Carrara. I come from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Good evening. My name is Milva Evert. I come from Aruba.
Hello, my name is Simone Cox and I come from Australia's largest city, Sydney.
Guten Abend, mein Name ist Mercedes Stermitz and I'm coming from Austria.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tina Thompson. I represent Nassau, Bahamas.
Goedenavond allemaal. Mijn naam is Françoise Boston. I represent Roeselare, Belgium.
Good evening. I am Shirley McCall representing Belize.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angelita Diaz, and I represent the beautiful island of Bermuda. Thank you.
Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Cecilia Zamora Oliva. Vengo de Tarija representando a Bolivia.
Good evening, my name is Marisa Pulicoelho. I came from Minas Gerais, Brazil.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anna Maria Joseph and I'm from the British Virgin Islands.
Good evening. My name is Jody Rutledge and I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Effie Banks and I'm bringing greetings to you from the Cayman Islands.
Good evening. My name is Josefa Isese. I come from Santiago, Chile.
Good evening, my name is Julie Sines and I represent Colombia.
Kirana, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carmina Blake and I'm representing the Cook Islands.
Good evening, my name is Gabriela Pozuelo and I represent Costa Rica.
Good evening. My name is Maybelline Snell. I come from the beautiful island Curacao.
Kalispera. My name is Marina Bowser. I come from Limassol, Cyprus.
Good afternoon, Dame O'Hare. My name is Inga Thompson. I'm representing Denmark.
Buenas noches, señoras y señores. Mi nombre es María Alexandra Azutueni y represento a la República Dominicana.
Buenas noches. My name is Mariela Garcia and I'm representing Puerto Viejo, Ecuador.
Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Claudia Oliva y orgullosamente represento a mi república, El Salvador.
Good evening. My name is Karen Moore and I represent England. My name is Nina Rekola and I represent my country, Finland.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Frédéric Leroy et je représente la France.
Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Achamana Marie-Georges. Je viens de la Guyane française.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abis Kadret. I come from the Republic of the Gambia.
Guten Abend, mein Name ist Luana Radecki. Ich komme aus Berlin, Germany.
Hi everyone, I'm Louise Killingwater and I'm proud to be representing the Rock of Gibraltar.
Hello, my name is Sia Farfaraki and I come from Athens, Greece.
Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Nicole Leborgne et je représente la Guadeloupe. Half a day. I am Pamela Booth and I'm from the beautiful island of Guam.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Victoria González y vengo de Escuintla, Guatemala. Gracias.
Goedenavond, dames en heren. My name is Nancy Lomenijn and I represent Holland.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ollie Thompson and I come from Utila Bay Island, Honduras.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharona Yang. I'm representing Hong Kong. Thank you. That's it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ernest Svensson and I represent Iceland.
Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rekha Hande and I come from Bangalore, India.
Selamat malam. My name is Andy Botendri and I come from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Roberta
O'Brien, and I am representing Ireland.
Shalom, good evening. I'm Shimona Olander, and I'm proud to represent Tel Aviv, Israel.
Buonasera, my name is Federica Moro. I'm representing Milan, Italy.
Good evening, my name is Yuko Yamaguchi. I come from Osaka, Japan.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dongjun Kim. I am from Seoul, Korea.
مساء الخير. Good evening. My name is May Mansour Shahwan. I represent Beirut, Lebanon.
Good evening. My name is Puspa Mohamed Saleh. I come from Kedah, Malaysia.
Good evening. My name is Christine Bonici and I come from the sunny island of Malta.
Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Je m'appelle Marilyn Lopa. Je représente la Martinique.
Good evening. My name is Monica Rosas and I represent Durango, Mexico. Good evening. My name is Estrid Klotch. I come from Windhoek in Namibia.
Hello everyone, I'm Lorraine Downs, and I'm happy to wish you greetings from New Zealand.
Half a day, my name is Selma Tidala-Mafnes. I am from Saipan in the Northern Marina Islands.
Good afternoon, my name is Karl Elisabeth Doblo, and I'm here to represent Norway. Hello, my name is Elizabeth Biden, and I represent the Republic of Panama.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chanel Brand. I come from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea.
Buenas noches, my name is Mercedes Boy, I come from Asunción, Paraguay.
Good evening, my name is Vivian Griffiths and I represent Lima, Peru.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. My name is Lucita Capuyo, and I come from the city of Manila, Philippines. Thank you.
Boa noite. Boa noite. Meu nome é Anabela e venho de Portugal. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carmen Batis Vergara and I come from the island of Bison, Puerto Rico.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Le Beau Eliane et j'habite à Sainte-Anne, Réunion.
Hello, I'm Linda Renton from Edinburgh, Scotland.
Wanan, I'm Lee from Singapore.
Good evening, my name is Leanne Hosking. I'm from Durban, South Africa.
Buenas noches. Me llamo Ana Isabel Herrero. Soy de Zaragoza y represento a España.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Shama Fernando from the beautiful island of Paradise, Sri Lanka.
Good afternoon. My name is Vivica Young from Gothenburg in Sweden.
Bonsoir, my name is Lalita Morena, and I come from Neuchâtel in the French-speaking part of Switzerland.
Good evening, my name is Tinda Nenklang. I came from Bangkok, Thailand.
Good evening. I'm Pamela Togarello from Patawes in Transkei.
Good evening, I'm Sandra Williams and I'm from Monk St. George, Tobago.
Good evening, my name is Dilara Arache. I come from Istanbul, Turkey.
Good evening. My name is Lolita Riza and I'm representing Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos Islands.
Buenas noches. Mi nombre es María Beltrán y represento la República Oriental del Uruguay. Gracias.
Welcome to the United States. My name is Julie Hayek, and I'm from La Cunada, California, USA.
My very warmest greetings to each and every one of you from the United States Virgin Islands. I am Julie Elizabeth Woods.
Buenas noches a todos. Mi nombre es Paola Ruggeri, and I come from Venezuela. Good evening. My name is Leanne Gray, and I'm from Cardiff in Wales.
Talo Falava, my name is Falute Mama Aluni, and I'm representing Apia, Western Samoa.
Which one it will be, no one knows. But one of the young ladies you just met will be the new Miss Universe. Ladies and gentlemen, our hostess for this exciting evening, Joan Van Art.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Exciting certainly is the right word because we have 80 beautiful young women. We have 2 handsome young singing stars, 1 dashing and handsome host. And all the glamour of this this live event, and there's no question that when this evening is through, we all will have had a great time in good old St. Louis.
Louis,
That's right,
Joan.
Louis. I'm sorry. I got it.
Now, you're going to be taking us to locations all over the theater, aren't you?
That I will, because that's my job, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go to one of them right now.
See you later.
That you will. The eventual selection of the new Miss Universe rests with our distinguished panel of celebrity judges right over there. You're going to be meeting them a little later, but first, let me show you how they're going to go about casting their votes in each of the 3 areas of judging, which will be swimsuits, evening gowns, and personal interviews. Each judge has a terminal just like this one right here. The score that each judge gives each girl, anything from, say, a 1 to a 9.99, is punched into the terminal, which goes into our computer. The computer then tabulates an average score for each candidate in each category. Tonight, the computer will tell us first who our 12 semifinalists will be. Later, our judges here will pick 5 finalists, and from those finalists, well, a new Miss Universe. So I'll be keeping you posted on the scoring. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the pageant. I'm going to be talking with some of the people who are here tonight, and like you, trying to guess who our winner is going to be. But right now, we have a very special swimsuit event coming up right after this word from Cheer. Remember, our celebrity panel of judges has done its job for the past week, and as a result, the task for you unofficial judges at home is going to be just a little bit easier. The panel has conducted preliminary judging of our contestants in 3 categories. One is evening gowns, another is swimsuits, and the third is personal interviews. Now, the score for each candidate in each category went into our computer right here, and the 12 contestants with the highest scores have already been selected as our semifinalists. Before we announce their names, we're going to show you all of our contestants in their Miss Universe swimsuits, especially designed for them by Catalina. This, by the way, is not the preliminary swimsuit judging, which was done under competitive conditions, with each candidate wearing the same style swimsuit. Instead, this is going to be a chance for you out there to study again each young lady, and at the same time, see the score that she got in the preliminary swimsuit competition. Those scores, like all the others you're going to see on your television screens tonight, will not be seen by the contestants up there, the judges behind me here, or the audience right here in the theater. That's just going to be between you and me. Y'all ready, Bob?
We're set, Joan. We have chosen some beautiful scenery in the St. Louis area to showcase the beauty of our lovely young ladies. In the background, we hear the memorable music of a native of this city, Scott Joplin. Mississippi is one of the first difficult words for American youngsters to learn to spell. And here's why they have to learn it. The world-famous Mississippi River. In the shadow of the St. Louis Arch, a riverboat docks to let off its lovely passengers. And they're greeted by a piano man playing the music of native St. Louisan Scott Joplin. The first ladies we greet are Miss England, Karen Moore, and Miss Paraguay, Mercedes Bosch. Next come Miss Wales, who is Leanne Gray, and the contestant chosen most photogenic, Miss Switzerland, Lolita Morena. From opposite sides of the Atlantic come 2 lovely senoritas, Miss Spain, Ana Isabel Herrero, and Monica Rosas, Miss Mexico. Our last 2 debarking passengers are Miss Holland, Nancy Highness, and Maria Beltran, Miss Uruguay. From the riverfront, we move to the Millis Fountain, located in front of the old St. Louis Railroad Station, to meet Miss New Zealand, Lorraine Downs, and May Mansour Shawan, Miss Lebanon. The background symbolizes the meeting of 2 rivers, and we're meeting Miss South Africa, Leanne Hosking, and Mercedes Stermitz, Miss Austria. And now we welcome a trio of international beauties, Miss French Guiana, Marie-Georges Achamana, here she is, Miss Puerto Rico, Carmen Batiste, and Miss Gambia, Abby Scatrell. This pavilion fountain, the centerpiece of the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, inspired Scott Joplin's Cascade Waltz, and it's where we meet another group of contestants, starting with Miss Martinique, Marie Linlupa, and Miss Italy, Federica Moro. From opposite sides of the world come Miss Philippines, Rosita Capuyan, and Miss Guadeloupe, Nicole Leborn. Moving up a little higher on this waterfall, we find Miss Greece, Sia Farfaraki, and Miss Transkai, Pamela Kokale. And closest to the fountain and to the spray coming from the fountain is Miss Turkey, Dilara Harachi. At Northwest Plaza, fourth largest shopping center in the nation, we visit the Genesee Fountain and find striking sculpture, magnificent trees, the eye-catching fountain waters, and another group of beautiful young ladies, starting with Miss U.S. Virgin Islands, Julie Woods, and Angelita Diaz, who is Miss Bermuda. Next, down the steps in front of this very modern water display are Miss Dominican Republic, Maria Alexandra Astwood, and Miss Reunion, Ayan Lebeau. From opposite sides of the Atlantic, we greet first Miss Curacao, Maybelline Altagracia Snell, and Miss France, Frederique Lurat. And before moving on from Europe and South America, we find Miss Belgium, Francoise Boston, and Miss Argentina, Maria Daniela Carrera. Architecture of another era at Maryland Plaza provides both contrast and background for another group of lovely young ladies. The first of whom are Miss Israel, Shamona Hollander, and Miss Ireland, Roberta Brown. The watery spray sets off Miss British Virgin Islands, Anna Maria Joseph, and Ollie Thompson, who is Miss Honduras. Now we greet Miss Panama, Elizabeth Byland, and Falute Mama, Miss Western Samoa. And our last twosome here are Miss Scotland, Linda Renton, and Miss Bahamas, Tina Maria Thompson. We are now at the Missouri Botanical Garden, and at the Latzer Fountain, we join Miss Thailand, Chinda Nernklang, and Chanel Bray, Miss Papua New Guinea. Ranked among the top 3 botanical gardens in the world, it welcomes Miss Aruba, Milva Everts, and Miss Namibia, Astrid Cloche. From down under, and the land of the rising sun, come Miss Australia, Simone Cox, and Miss Japan, Yuko Yamaguchi. And here are Miss Cayman Islands, Effie Ebanks, and the host country representative, Miss USA, Julie Hyatt. Still in the Missouri Botanical Garden, we visit this unique walk-through fountain and greet 2 young ladies from the Far East. Miss Malaysia, Puspan Mohammed Salih, and Miss Singapore, Lily Bing. Into this veritable curtain of water come Miss Columbia. Her name is Julie Syens. And Miss Gibraltar, Louise Gillingwater. Joining us now in this unusual setting are Christine Bonici, she's Miss Malta, and Paola Ruggieri, who is Miss Venezuela. And time now to meet 2 lovely ladies from Scandinavia. Vivica Young, she's Miss Sweden, and Miss Finland, Nina Rekola. Sewa N is the name of the Japanese garden at the Missouri Botanical Garden, and it's at the Drum Bridge that we meet Miss Canada, Jody Rutledge by name, and Miss Ecuador, Mariela Garcia. North and South are combined in our next twosome of Miss Iceland, Una Stenchen, and Miss Bolivia, Cecilia Zamora Oliva. Now we greet Miss Guam, Pamela Booth, and Miss Sri Lanka, Shyama Fernando. And this young lady is Miss India, Rekha Hande. Sewa N means Garden of Pure, Clear Harmony and Peace, the perfect name for a gathering place of international beauties such as Miss Denmark, Inga Thompson, and Miss Costa Rica, Gabriela Pozuelo. In the background, a narrow waterfall. In the foreground, Miss Brazil, Marisa Fully Coelho, and Miss Belize, Shirlene McCoy. Our next young lady is Miss Cyprus, Marina Rouser. The garden is proud of its natural granite stones and of visitors like Miss Cook Islands, Carmina Blake, and Miss Portugal, Annabella Ananiadish. And from the land of the fjords, Miss Norway, Karen Elizabeth Dublag. Amid the splendor of beautiful iris blossoms, this zigzag bridge represents a Japanese location where a river branched into 8 channels. For us, it marks the coming together of beautiful ladies like Miss Turks and Caicos, Lolita Arisa, and Miss Chile, Maria Josefa Insense. From 2 countries which have recently hosted the Miss Universe pageant come Miss Korea, Jong Jong Kim, and Miss Peru, Vivian Griffiths. Next, 2 lovely Latin American ladies, Miss Guatemala, Victoria Gonzalez, and Miss El Salvador, Claudia Janice Oliva. And our final visitor is Miss Northern Marianas, Thelma Moffness. Our contestants have all come together at Keener Plaza, where the historic old courthouse combines with a modern arch to provide a background for these beautiful young women who have come in peace and friendship from all over the world to St. Louis, where they've enjoyed its scenery, its hospitality, and of course, the music of Scott Joplin. Have you picked the young women you think should be our semifinalists? Our judges have. Each judge has punched in the scores he has given each contestant as the result of observing them in swimsuit, evening gown, and personal interview competition over the past week. The contestants with the 12 highest average scores are our 12 semifinalists. Now, while I pick up the computer printout of that judging, please welcome our 80 young ladies in their lovely dresses by Paula Rosen for P.R. Donovan. Here they are. And it is time now for 12 of our contestants to take one giant step closer to their dream. I'll call their names at random rather than alphabetically or by score, and you folks at home will see the average preliminary score received by each contestant. Good luck to you, girls. Good luck to all of you. These are the 12 contestants who will compete throughout the telecast for the title of Miss Universe. And the first name on the list is Miss New Zealand. At home, you will see her score now. Number 2 is Miss Italy. Miss Singapore. Look out, y'all. Here comes Miss Venezuela. I think our audience here in the theater likes Miss Ireland. We're halfway there with number 6, and Miss Norway is number 6. Begin the last 6 names with Miss Switzerland. The next name on the list of 12 semifinalists is that of Miss Spain. announce number 9. Number 9 is Miss England. And how do you folks here in the Kiel Auditorium feel about Miss Finland? There are only 2 names left now. Come on down, Miss USA. Name to announce. One last contestant who might be Miss Universe of 1983. She is Miss Germany. Congratulations to our 12 semifinalists, one of whom will be the new Miss Universe.
Well, when I said it was going to be exciting, I really meant it. A week's worth of judging has just turned 80 candidates into 12, and the computer now tells us that the top scores in the preliminary judging were, let me see here, oh, thank you, sir. Miss USA was first, second was Miss Venezuela, and third went to Miss Switzerland. Now, our scoring process is about to start all over again with our 12 semifinals, all even. In the judging from now on, you are going to see and hear everything that our judges see and hear.